Well, welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Show, you beautiful, wonderful beings. Today in the live session, we are going to be talking about what has happened in crypto today, what is going on in crypto today, and why I am more bullish than I have ever been in crypto before. And I am coming up to the end of this month, December. I will be 3 years in crypto, guys. So I do have a really good understanding of what crypto is, how it works, why there are projects out there that do what they do. And in this video today, we are going to talk about some of the craziest things that you could imagine. So I hope you guys are subscribed to the channel and that you guys are getting those notifications about when I do crazy videos like this for you. I mean, here I was busy traveling this weekend, the strong end down to Durban, and I was just busy helping my mate out with something, did some cool stuff. But guys, it's good to get some time out from things as well. So lately I've been just really taking moments where I do get that because I work really very, very ridiculously hard in my other businesses as well. So, but I still sit here and keep up with doing these incredible videos for you every single day because I love it. I'm so passionate about crypto. In fact, I'm wanting to integrate, and there is plans to integrate crypto into our businesses. So looking forward to that. And yeah, guys, thank you for being here with me on the live Spotlight Crypto Bliss Show today. I truly appreciate every single last one of you guys. And I hope that you can see, I don't know which side it is, but pinned in the comments, the beautiful links for Bybit and Bitflex that you guys can use. Now, guys, Bybit has a $30,000 deposit bonus when you deposit your funds into Bybit. You get incredible deposit bonuses there with Bybit, so don't miss out on the opportunity to get those. And of course, Bitflex is incredible for me, and I love Bitflex. I think it's it's extremely similar to Bybit. So I hope you guys actually are signing up with my links, and I hope you guys trade. Let me know in the comments, do you guys do some trading? Let me know if you guys do trading, derivatives or futures, besides for spot trading, Spot trading is, of course, when you buy the cryptocurrency and hold on to it and get, one-to-one gains, if I could call it that. And then derivatives, you can use leverage, so you can have 1-to-1 all the way up to 100, and some exchanges actually have 125 x leverage, which is crazy, guys. Now, you guys have been seeing that I've been talking about Bitcoin hitting 100x very, very soon. Well, Michael Saylor believes that it's going to hit about 480x. Okay, so that's way higher than the prediction that I'm saying here. And that's with time to come, guys. So don't miss out. I'm sharing coins with you that are winning today. And you guys can see that by looking at the Morales money bubbles. I've been talking about ordinals for months. Okay, I showed you the ordinals chart. I shared the ordinals chart with you on this video here today. So don't miss out on that video, guys. You need to go and watch that video. It was short and sweet for you, straight to the point. And of course, that's because I'm doing the live session today, as you can see. And I really appreciate every single one of you. So we're going to cruise through the news. We're going to cruise through everything that we're doing here today. So make sure you have already smashed the value button for the channel, because you guys know that that really gives the channel extra support, extra love, extra kindness. And I love what I do, and I come here to express this to you guys, all of you that watch, and I truly appreciate that, and I truly appreciate every single one of you. So whether you like or you don't like, that's okay. I just appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, but of course, we would want that. So you can see there's some cryptos. Pith is down about 8% at the moment. Guys, I'm keeping a very, very close eye on this. It had a huge rally, and I'm going to look at where I'm going to buy some more of that and some injective, absolutely, and definitely a little bit more Rune. Ton is an incredible coin. Render is an incredible coin. Pulse is an incredible coin. Illuvium is, Sand is, Aave is, Synthetics, Link. Guys, you see, these are the coins that are huge money right now in terms of multiple narratives. So you can see, I mean, ordinal stacks probably ran that amount because Bitcoin ran that amount. Then you got these two running kind of consecutively together. That's independent, a little bit with Ethereum, but ordinals with Bitcoin, these two with Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is the pack leader. It's undoubtedly the big boss of the crypto space. So, you know, you can see Dodge is up, Shiba's up. Those two kind of follow each other quite a bit. And Bitcoin, I mean, pumped 4%. Bitcoin pumps 4%. Look at this. Stacks and ordinals. Ordinals was up about 35% earlier this morning. But you can see there that Bitcoin pumps 4%. These two pump 30%. So it's huge gains. And ICP is up for my one beautiful follower. We were talking about ICP earlier on, and you know, ICP is a really special project. So as you can see, it's slowly climbing its way up Torazine, and yeah, brother, I hope you managed to get some more of it while it's busy pumping at the moment. But guys, as you can see, and shout out to you, Torazine, blessings to you, man. So ICP, VET, Crow, XTC, ETH, Gala, IOTA, you know, there's so many coins here that you're going to want to have in your portfolio. Now, I've been helping a lot of people get into the crypto space lately, and a lot of my friends and my family, and they're already all in profit. I mean, some of them just got in about kind of a month to 2 months ago, and they're already 13% in profit on their portfolio. And I love that because I love to help people make money. And that's why I do this channel with you, because I think it's so important to know that crypto is a space where you can make money, whether you trade on derivatives, whether you trade on futures or spot or whatever it is that you like to do. But at the end of the day, there's multiple strategies that you can use. As you can see, there's multiple coins that you can use here. And there are so many more things you could do in the crypto space to make yourself some good, massive gains. So if you guys are enjoying, let's run through the economic news for the week ahead, and then we shall have a look at a couple other things, guys. So the economic news for the week ahead, we have a lot of Kiwi news later today, kind of midnight Central African time. Sorry, that was last night. And then we have a whole bunch of these numbers. You know, we've seen huge pumps because German, Oz, they're all kind of, you know, all of their economies are starting to break, guys. So you can see that that's busy happening out here. We've got factory orders for America down. You know, look at this, guys. So tomorrow we're expecting a bit of CPI news on Korea, which doesn't really affect us too much, but PMI on Japan and interest rate decision on Australia, which is at 5:30, which undoubtedly is going to make that market move tomorrow. The same thing for the RBA rate statement and 10-year JGB auction for Japan. So there's lots of stuff coming up that is really going to make the market move a little bit more. We've got Brazil's GDP Q3 and year-on-year Q3. So are we expecting them, you know, is the GDP slowing down? It looks like it. Brazil, S&P Global Composite PMI. We'll have a look at what that looks like, guys. But we also have S&P tomorrow afternoon, S&P Global Services PMI, as well as the ISM Manufacturing and non-manufacturing employment, ISM non-manufacturing PMI, non-manufacturing prices, and JOLTS job openings, which, guys, is going to make the market move like the crazy. So I hope you guys are prepared for that using my links pinned in the comments. I don't know where it is, but I hope you guys can find it yourselves. My links, because we are about to make some serious gains, guys. And if you haven't been watching my videos, I mean, I'm talking like we're already in, if you guys got into the trades with me that I've been sharing and showing you, we're already over 400% on some of these trades, Bitcoin trade especially. So you can see here, we got ADP non-farm employment change on Wednesday, which means that on Friday we have non-farm payrolls, which will be very, very interesting. We have Bank of Canada interest rate decision, IVPMI. Then we have USD crude oil inventories, all happening on Wednesday, guys. The market is going to move and shake its booty this week. We have Chinese exports and imports happening right there. Exports down 6.4%. Wow, that's terrible. You know, they got their trade balance as well, going to make the market move. Halifax going to make the market move as well. Mortgage rates, definitely. Initial jobless claims, definitely going to make the markets move. Now, guys, this is where we get onto the juicy parts of it all, because GDP for Japan, early morning, guys. That's going to be blowing this market out the water here. No doubt about that. Then we've got German CPI, 9 a.m. The market's going to move again. Then we've got average hourly earnings, non-farm payrolls, participation rate, private non-farm, US 6 unemployment rate, all consecutive. Look at this. Michigan happening. The Russian ruble, guys. Do you think this market isn't doing this because, I mean, Chinese CPI data and PPI data on a Saturday, guys? Do you see what's busy going on here right now? Because this week is a very, very volatile week. And I believe that it looks as though we are going to make our way up to at least the 48 to the 50K mark this week because of the consecutive bullish trend. But I will show you a few charts later that might change your mind. So make sure to stay tuned right to the very end of the video. In the meantime, you know what to do to the channel. All right, let's go and have a look at a little bit of news out there, guys. Okay, so first of all, we have all kinds of news happening out there. We have a giant whale accumulating 41,000. This is why I'm bullish. This is why I'm extremely bullish. Are you guys bullish? Let me know in the comments. Are you guys bullish right now with all these pumps? Giant whale accumulates 41,779 Ethereum worth 76,800,000 since September. On-chain data says this giant whale borrowed another 2 million DAI and bought 921 ETH at $2,171. This whale has bought 41,779 ETH, 76.8 million from Binance and decentralized exchange since September 19th. The profit is 13.3 million at the current price already, and it hasn't even gone up to 15,000-20,000 like we've been talking, guys. So we noticed a fresh wallet is long ETH on Spark before the price of ETH increased. Deposit ETH to Spark, borrow DAI, and swap to USDT. Deposit USDT to Binance to buy ETH. Currently, the wallet has withdrawn 2,685 ETH, 5.78 million from Binance, and borrowed 4.2 million DAI. That's insane. Okay, you see what's going on here, guys? I mean, you can learn from these things. This is the point here. So deposit ETH to Spark, borrow DAI, and swap to USDT. Deposit USDT to buy ETH. It's a cycle. You're borrowing your ETH to get more dollars, to buy more ETH, to stake your ETH, to get more dollars, to buy more ETH, to stake your ETH. Okay. Lessons for all of us, even for myself, guys. Just what I would say. All right. So let's go and have a look at these things. Next article. Plan B says Bitcoin price explosion to 60,000 range is imminent as BTC halving approaches. So the next halving is slated for April 2024. We already know that. And after those halvings, the Bitcoin price goes up. That is what I expect to happen in April 2024 again. The price will rise fast towards this new line at 532,000 BTC, dollar BTC. But for now, until the next halving, historically, these blue dots are touching the gray line again, and it wouldn't surprise me if we just slowly increase towards the model value of 55,000 to 60,000. So here's the model, okay, up to 55 to 60,000 up to these gray, the blue dots. Look at how the blue dots, every time, they just increase. You just got to be patient, guys. That's what it is. Look at them, how they bounce around here up into the gray line. And once they get into the gray line, then we have this massive red, kind of purple, then into red, then into orange, then into yellow, which is now overheated. Now, we in the blue, we're probably going to get up to here, make some blue, kind of ride along this wave, and then probably start turning red over here, and then creeping our way up to this level, guys. This line here is nearly at $1 million. So I don't know about you, but I'm accumulating Bitcoin like crazy. And I hope you guys are using my link down below, because that's going to happen by 2025. As you can see, the model, stock to flow model, is looking. Okay. Now, if you guys have a look at the stock to flow model, the blue is consecutive with a drop here, okay, in the era of BTC price versus the S2F model. You can see here, drop, accumulate. What are we doing right now? At the moment, we might drop and then accumulate. Okay, so the same thing is happening here. So at 2012 halving, most Bitcoin was $16. At 2016 halving, most BTC was 256 to 1,024. At 2020 halving, BTC was in the range to 4 to 16,000. 2024 will most likely be in the 16 to 65,000 range. I would not be surprised if the next 4 years most BTC will transfer in the 65 to 524,000 range. And I keep saying to you guys that Bitcoin, for me personally, will not drop below the current high at the next bear market low. Okay, so as you can see here, every single time Bitcoin distribution at halving gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, well, not as big as 2012, of course, but I mean, this is huge, guys. So I don't know about you, but I mean, I'm extremely bullish on Bitcoin. Are you guys extremely bullish? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments on the side. Now, guys, this is something that I actually find pretty interesting, right? So, I mean, we've seen Binance being fined $4.3 billion recently. Kraken was fined $30 million at the beginning of the year, and they're trying to find and pull them out for more money at the moment. But yet, Bank of America, one of the biggest banks in America, just by the way, to pay a measly $12 million fine for repeatedly breaking the law and sending false information to regulators, which I wonder how the Senate can accuse Binance of laundering money and funding Hamas and Gaza and all the rest of that, when it's the customers that trade the funds, okay, not Binance. Binance buys and sells to us. That's what happens, guys. You need to open your eyes to see what's going on here. That the American Senate are pulling the wool over our eyes. Well, not my eyes, but hopefully not your guys' eyes either. But if one of the biggest banks in America, and I'll show you something about them in a moment, but they get to pay a measly $12 million fine for repeatedly breaking the law and sending false information to regulators. I mean, that's a criminal offense, sending false information to regulators, okay? That is a criminal offense. And these guys get a slap on the wrist of $12 million. I mean, come on, guys. It just shows you that the Senate are actually out there to attack crypto. It really is just very obvious in the light of this. Bank of America violates a federal law that thousands of mortgage lenders have routinely followed for decades. It is illegal to report false information to federal regulators, and we will be taking additional steps to ensure the Bank of America stops breaking the law. I mean, that sounds like put the child in the naughty corner and let him just think about what he did and carry on. Do you think they're going to learn? I mean, they paid a $12 million fine, but they probably made billions off of breaking this law, this specific law, guys. I mean, come on. Like, this is messy stuff. Okay. Now, a crypto strategist, this is why I'm bullish on crypto and not dollars. Okay. Although, because dollars get printed, okay, let's go and have a look at this in the meantime. Because dollars get printed, we actually see how the asset, like an asset like Bitcoin, is only 21 million. There's no more. So because it's so little in supply, the demand in the currency it's valued in, i.e. in the dollar, and an example of this is the Turkish the Turkish lira, Bitcoin made a new high. Argentinian peso made highs. There's so many countries that are making highs in Bitcoin. And that's because those countries are continuing to print their money, their dollars, which means that they are absolutely stealing from you and your futures if you are holding their native currencies. And the dollar is currently doing the same thing. And that's why Michael Saylor and other Bitcoin and crypto enthusiasts on the internet actually believe that Bitcoin is the number one asset, because it is an asset that stores your value in dollars, which means that you will have accumulated multi-millions or billions, depending on how much Bitcoin you have and crypto you have, in dollars. And dollars can still be used because people that are not in crypto yet, okay, in comparison to people that are in crypto making hundreds of tens of millions, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 figures with crypto, okay, are the ones who are making the money in this world. Yes, through businesses and online and digital e-commerce, I hear you, but this is the place where people are making their money. And I don't know about you guys, but I mean, this is for real. Look at this. This national debt is 33.88 trillion. The federal debt to GDP, I mean, cool, that's come down by 2%, which is great, good. And that's the rebalancing of cash in circulation versus printing cash versus assets on the balance sheet. And guys, we all know that they have taken much Bitcoin from multiple people, so they hold that on their balance sheet. Make no mistake, the American government is not stupid. They are smart, and they tell us what they're doing right in front of our very eyes. And if you listen to them carefully and read between the lines, you will become a successful crypto investor and trader and become a multi-millionaire. So I think that this is one of the most amazing things for you guys to understand right here, especially because the total US debt is 103.5 trillion, not $33.8 trillion that we are so fooled to believe, because the total US debt, meaning borrowed money against the US dollar, has 3x the amount of just the US national debt. But this is what matters internally, and this is what matters to the currency. That's why this currency is being obliterated right now. This is a business, guys. If you haven't realized this already, this is a business. They spend X amount on Medicare, X amount on Social Security, defense war. They spend X amount on interest on debt. Why aren't they paying down their interest on debt over defense war, fighting wars that are not theirs, helping their people with their Social Security stuff and Medicare? I mean, it doesn't make sense, guys, because their US total interest paid has only been $4 trillion today, but yet their interest on debt payments have only been 691 billion. That's nothing, guys. But that's the thing about the US economy. The longer you take to pay the debt, the better essentially, but you end up paying more over the long term. And that's why this number is increasing like crazy, guys. So I hope that was a good 101 for you. Let me know in the comments below if that was a good 101 for you. And that's why, if I look at the crypto strategist unveiling the path to 83,000, give short-term Ethereum price target, you can see here 48,000 by mid-January, followed by a pullback to mid or low 30,000, rally post-halving, new high in late 2024, peak high price in early mid-2025, Q3 25 ends bull market. I've been saying to you guys that the 19th of October, which is in Q3 of 2025, will be the end of the bull market. And we will see then a crash of whatever it is, up to 90% in the market. At that point, I hope you know there will be good amounts of profits taken. Now, does that mean I'm going to sell all my Bitcoin and my Ethereum? No, but I will make sure that I sell out of my alts at the maximum potential gains. I can't call the top, but I can sure make sure that I'm taking profits along the way. So this is the estimated approval date, boom, which we will kind of creep up to, which is to the 48,000. Then I agree. I've said this to you guys countless times on my channel already. And if you guys are subscribed, you will know that I talk about this all the time. I say 48K, pull back down to around the 30K level, 31K level, and then continue the rally up to the 120, maybe pull back down to like 80 or 70K, which would be kind of around this area here, the top of this, before finding some support and then continuing the bull cycle up to my personal target of $285 to $300,000 by the end of Q3 2025, which, guys, is still pretty much, it was a 10x, but if you didn't get in when I told you to already, then I can't help you. You've missed out on some of those gains. But that's a 10x gain from the 30,000, the 25 to the 30,000 where I've been telling you to buy for so long already. So, you know, at the end of it, look at what Ethereum is doing. Ethereum is bouncing off of this beautiful level, this Ethereum Bitcoin chart. So Ethereum is going to start to outperform Bitcoin once it breaks out of this downtrending slope. Guys, that is delicious. Now, I need you to know that in the market, there are, of course, things that we are very much aware of. And I want to show you a few things, because at the end of the day, when you guys are here and you're hearing out what I'm saying to you, you're here for good quality news, good quality reasons. And we are here to share whatever it takes to share to make sure that we are on the same page. So the Bitcoin market cap takes over Berkshire Hathaway. Isn't it quite ironic that the Bitcoin market cap, literally maybe 1 week after Charlie Munger passes on, who irrefutably hated Bitcoin, so does Mr. Warren Buffett, they're the owners of Berkshire Hathaway. But now Bitcoin is a single digit, a single asset, whereas Berkshire owns hundreds of companies, multiple assets, okay, multiple investments across the place, and they've now been undervalued by Bitcoin, which is a single asset, okay. I think you guys can see what I'm saying to you. It's going to come very fast to the #1 position and take over gold very, very soon. Do I believe it will do it in this cycle? No. But do I believe it will do it in the next cycle? Absolutely, undoubtedly, especially if we hit the targets that we are talking about on this channel constantly. Okay, so you can see here, let's go and have a look at this actual chart. So here's gold in first place at $13.75 trillion asset. Its current price, it's broken through the 2000 level now, guys. But today it's down 1.96%. Very interesting, right? Broke through that level, pulled back ridiculously hard. And I wonder why. Well, guess what? Google pulled down, Microsoft pulled down, Apple pulled down, and Silver even pulled down. Amazon pulled down, Nvidia pulled down, Meta pulled down. But Bitcoin and Ethereum are some of the few that are up for the day. Okay. So I don't know about you, but owning these companies no longer seems as viable as owning Bitcoin and Ethereum. Does that make sense to you guys now? I'd like to see here what's going on. So let's see, are you guys commenting in the wonderful Quanks? Quanks, I'm going to do a video this week, guys. It's been pumping, but it's in a good accumulation range. It's in a great accumulation range. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. Now, let's come back here. So Bitcoin, in fact, when I did this video, when I looked at this earlier on, we were at 808. We've now added another $5 billion to this market already. since I looked at this like 10, 20 minutes ago before the video. Now, Bitcoin has surpassed Tesla. It's now surpassed Berkshire Hathaway, okay? And it has one of the highest prices. In fact, it has the highest price out of any of these assets, okay, at the moment. So I don't know about you guys, but if you don't believe that Bitcoin is going to go up and hit a few $1 million, if not $100 million like MicroStrategy and a few other people believe, I'm actually starting to believe so myself, guys, because if some of this, all of these other companies and all of them bring in just a little bit of their money into this space, guys, into Bitcoin and Ethereum, well, we are going to see some crazy pumps, guys. I believe that Bitcoin is, by tomorrow, going to go into 9th position and overtake Meta. What will I do? We'll come back and look at it tomorrow, and I'll make a gift for somebody who happens to believe that it will also. Maybe. And then I see it knocking on the NVIDIA door, probably by the time we get to that 48,000 level. Okay, maybe the 50,000 level. We're going to be knocking on NVIDIA's door. And then soon after that, okay, by the time we get to the 55 to 60,000 level, we're very likely going to surpass silver, which means that Bitcoin is on a rampage to take the position of number one on the total assets by market cap value in the global ranking right here. I don't believe it's going to hit gold, like I said, but guys, I believe by the end of 2025 that Bitcoin is going to take second place position only after gold and only in market cap value. But as you can see, gold has got a $2,000 price tag on it. Maybe by the same time, gold will reach maybe about $8,000 to $10,000. Okay. Now I've been waiting for gold. I used to be a gold trader. Maybe 12 years ago now. I used to be a gold trader, and I traded gold, but gold is heavily manipulated, guys. I thought gold would have gone to the freaking moon landing and about $25,000 to $35,000 about 8 years ago already. And guess what? It's still kind of sitting where it is. Okay. So I don't know about you, but Bitcoin at $41,600 today is my favorite asset on the planet and in this universe right now. Nothing can touch it. Nothing. Not even gold at number one. So only by market cap is it at position number 10. But I'm telling you guys, by the end of January, we will very, very likely see it come and munch silver and maybe Amazon. Okay. And I'm talking by January. Okay. Kind of middle to end of January. It'll be up here in position number 6. Undoubtedly so. Okay. Then we have to eat these little buggers up here by 2025, which means that from here to there, Bitcoin only has to double. So if Bitcoin is sitting at 80,000, 70,000 by the time it's at position 6, it has to go to 140,000 to beat Apple. I've been calling 285 to 300,000, which means it'll probably be like 2, maybe 3 times bigger than Apple at that point. Yes, it might drop again below that in the bear market. No problem. Come back down to whatever, maybe a $2 or $3 trillion evaluation. I don't know. Don't have a genie in a bottle, but from what I've seen and my trading knowledge and experience, that's about what is about to happen. Okay. I would like to know if you agree down in the comments below. All right. Let's move on, guys. So, Bitcoin ETF race has a new player. Binance in support for BUSD and more hodlers digest. So there was, we all know, there was a 13th application to the spot Bitcoin ETF from a Swiss-based company. Guys, I mean, look at this. This is lovely. I absolutely love this. Look at what gold did here. Okay, hard rejection. We made this crazy pump, but we literally, all of those gains plus more were erased, and that's why gold is sitting down hardcore. Yes, this is the hourly, but I'd like to show you guys on the daily what that looks like. And you know, for me, that's a very, 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 very dangerous candle at a very dangerous position. And I tell you what, that's the level. Look at that. Look at that level there. Okay. So it closed underneath that level, which is that level that it spiked up to there. It pulled back and is closing in volume, and the RSI is pulling down, and the MACD kind of got a bit of volume, but the buyer volume slowed down. So for me, we're probably going to get a pullback to this level here, 1950, 1951 again, and then make a massive rally out of this level up here, guys, because it needs a bit of that momentum. It might not even come that low, I don't know, but usually when we have big ass candles, sell wicks and bodies like this, kind of 1/3 to 1/2 of the candle, we see pullbacks. Now notice there on the VPVR, there is a lot of support down here between the green and the red zone, horizontal lines. So I don't think we'll go below that at all. I think we're just going to retest that area. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, guys, have a look at this. This is from Jack Morlers. Good money is critical to a functioning society and human flourishing. Bad money destroys society and is a threat to our species. Can you spot when our money broke? If we can fix the money, we can fix the world. Bitcoin. I love it. Now have a look at this. World population growth 1700 to 2100. The pink is annual growth rate of world population. The green is world population. So here's the world population. Boom. Rising. And here is where we broke the money. Annual growth rate of the world population. World population. So literally over here, we continue to break the money. I mean, we have broken the money for a long time because the money has just been increasing epically. Okay. Sorry, that's the world population. So world population reaches 8 billion. Forecast number of people on Earth, annual growth rate of world population. So check this out. So November 15, 2022, 8 billion. November 15, 2022 plus 84%. Guys, this is crazy stuff happening here. I don't know about you, but you see, African countries, total fertility rate decreasing. European countries, kind of sitting chilled. American countries, kind of sitting chilled. World, kind of going down. India, going down. China, kind of gradually increasing. Now, I wonder why that is, right? Because the Chinese use Chinese medicinal herbals. The rest of the world is fucked because they use crap. They eat terrible food and they expect to thrive in a society that thrives on goodness and low food consumption, but high vitamin and mineral and tissue salt consumption. Guys, let's get real here. Okay, if this is decreasing, this is crazy, crazy epic, guys. Why is it decreasing? Because of our food, what they've done to our food and our food systems. 1930s, when did the Keynesian economics start? 1930s, it was developed by a British economic, John Maynard Keynes. During the 1930s, in an attempt to understand the Great Depression, the central belief of Keynesian economics is that government intervention can stabilize the economy. But guess what? They're absolutely wrong, because every time the government has come into the economy, they have broken the economy and printed the entire currency into oblivion. So I'd like to show you a few posts from Bitcoin Archive. Shout out to Bitcoin Archive, especially if you're watching this in this channel. New Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says Bitcoin may be the key to extending Western civilization. Isn't that what I just was reading out to you right now in that chart? Spot Bitcoin ETF approval is inevitable, says ex-SEC chair. We know. Just in, Brazil's biggest bank, Itaú Unibanco, launches Bitcoin and crypto trading. Reuters. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm bullish AF on this market. And if you still don't believe me, well, let's go and check out a few charts here from Stock Money Lizards. Shout out to you, Stock Money Lizards. Really appreciate you guys very much. Guys, I was telling you, Ethereum breakout cycle target, 20K. We're broken out of this ascending triangle, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That is looking juicy. I'll show you another chart there now. But I just want to go and show you this chart right here from Mickey Bull Crypto. Bitcoin bull run is activated anytime its price is above the 200 moving average. Well, we already know this. And when you look at this, we never, ever, ever came back down to the 200 until we were at the bottom of the bear market. And this has happened in all the cycles. So we bounced off the 200 and then we made a gigantic pump to the upside. Bounce off the 200, pump. We were on our way to make the pump. But guess what? Stifled by a black swan event, which brought us back down to the 200. And what happened after is the pump. Okay. Now we're in a broadening megaphone or wedge, okay, which is a very, very bullish pattern. You come into it, you hit the top side, you pull back to the bottom side, you pull back up to the top side, pull back down to the bottom side, and then right back up to the top, which right now would be probably around 76 to 70 to about 80K up there. So I don't know about you guys, but this is bullish. And yes, we might be rejected from that level, of course, naturally so. Why would we not be? But guys, we could make huge pumps up here over the next little while before we pull down and then continue this pump like a crazy. So I don't know about you, but I'm loving these charts. Yes. Now here is another one. Oh, excuse me, guys. It is cooking here at night. I'm not tired. It's just cooking. It's boiling here. Are you guys subscribed to the channel yet? Let me know down in the comments below. Hope you guys are having crazy, awesome, beautiful fun there right now. I'll get that chart as soon as it comes right. But basically, guys, here is an ascending bull cycle, 2014 to 2017, an ascending triangle. We made this breakout. We pulled back. We made a tap down on this breakout level, which is a standard in trading to retest the level that you break out of. Okay. Then a continuation to the pump to make this crazy all-time highs here of the 69,000, right? Okay, no, not at that time. That was 22,000, I think, in 2017 bull cycle. We are now busy breaking out. Are we going to have a little bit of a pullback soon? I think we're going to get up here to the 48 to the 50,000 first, and then I think we're going to have the pullback. We might sit sideways at this current price level, but that's okay, guys. And another one here. What happens if we are already here? Well, guess what? It turns out we are already here. So a failed breakout, This is 2020 pre-bull run. This is 2023 pre-bull run. Breakout, ABC pattern, breakout. ABC pattern, breakout. So guys, history doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes, right? What would you guys say down in the comments below? Let me know what your thoughts are. We'll have a look at a couple of my trades in a moment, but yeah, I guess for now, okay, I guess that chart is not going to come out there like that, but you guys can see that. That's pretty simple and straightforward. So let's go and have a look at the Dixie, because the Dixie has kind of been trying to make its way back up at the moment, and essentially, you know, it's just going to do its thing. So let it do its thing, and we will make sure that we trade accordingly, right? So with that being said, I would like to say to you guys that here, Bitcoin, as you can see, I don't know, I want it, the dollar chart, the dollar. Look at the dollar. It's trying to pump out of here again, but it is not going to become successful. Yes, maybe on the daily, on the MACD, it has a bit of volume, but look here, guys. So, you know, boom, 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 falling, broadening wedge, boom, 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 excuse me, ascending, tightening wedge over here. And as you can see, we're making higher highs and higher lows. So the bullish pattern can continue, undoubted, but there is huge resistance up here at the 104.38 to 40 level. So I don't think we're going to get past that level, to be very honest with you all. And you can see here on the 1 hour, we are a little bit, I mean, let's look at the day. The MACD says wants to pull up. The RSI is already kind of halfway there. So, you know, momentum could be slowing down very, very soon, you know. All right. Bitcoin, shout out. I want to know where all of you watching my video are from in the world by leaving me the flag of your country down in the video in the comments below. All right, guys. So here's the Bitcoin hard on that we had today. Look at this. MACD buy volume, crossover, very, very strong. Bitcoin loves being above the on the RSI here. So, guys, for me personally, I don't think we're going to be pulling back at this moment. I do believe that we'll probably be just kind of pulling up to this 48, maybe that 52-ish, maybe this 55-ish kind of level, because that is where the 618, so the 0.618 and the 786 are all the way up here, as you can see, and that would kind of be our target. And then from there, yeah, maybe we'll have this crazy little fall down all the way back here, which kind of probably aligns with that. Maybe retest this level of 40,000 as opposed to all the way down here at 30,000. But that's not impossible for us to head down to this bottom line and retest the strongest support zone that we've had entirely, which would kind of be in alignment with that level over there, which means that would be your last opportunity to get masses of Bitcoin and grow your portfolio and become wealthy and rich like us if you are watching the Crypto Bliss channel and are part of the Crypto Bliss community. So I don't know about you guys, but this is looking ultra super benevolently juicy. What would you say? All right. Now, let's go and have a look at Ethereum, and then I'm going to show you one last chart before I show you my trades and finish off the video. All right, guys, so this is Ethereum. You can see head and shoulder pattern I drew for you guys. We broke out. We haven't quite hit the target. So for me, I think we although we have hit a little bit of a resistance level here right now, but I think it's going to follow the same pattern as Bitcoin. We're probably going to hit this 2,700, 2,800 level up here before we see a nice pullback on Ethereum. Could even come down all the way back down here to the 1900 level and find us some strong support there at the VRVP level. So, guys, right now we're very, very bullish. Maybe we pull back and then go up first. I don't know, but what I do know is that every time, what the heck happened to XRP? But this was a mother of a candle today. And, you know, I got stopped out of my trade today, unfortunately. It was wildly in profit, but with a crazy candle. I mean, but this is a fuck you candle. Jeez, that, guys. If anybody actually knows what happened to cause that, that's a 10% candle move, just by the way. And I'll show you if you don't believe it, but 9-10% move candle, guys. Now, my stop loss was sitting right there. And I'm pretty sure most people's stop losses were, because it wasn't the greatest of entries. But I mean, I was bought in here at these kinds of levels. And then, look at how it attacked that support zone kind of right there that's been there for a very, very long time on the price action. So you guys can see it was inevitable. But nonetheless, we are back above right now this support level, and that support level needs to hold super strong, because if it doesn't, this is probably going to come back down, maybe retest this 55, 53 cent level. Okay. Now, guys, I showed you some ordinals, and ordinals is just beasting. Ordinals is just beasting through. So just keep a strong eye out, because there is now starting to be a bit of pullback, but the selling pressure is kind of diminishing. As you can see here, the RSI is resetting. So, I mean, if we had a pullback on this, it could pull back so far. I mean, there's your first level of support, but it could pull back so far as to come all the way back down here to the $20 level, which is kind of like a 50% pullback, guys, which would be very epic. So I wouldn't want you guys to lose money, but I need you guys to know that right now on ordinals that there is some sort of bull flag that is kind of forming here. Maybe if I give it a bit more space. Okay, there's a bull flag that kind of is, and I would really take them. No, can't take that move. Excuse me. Well, we can take that move there, and that would kind of give us our next move there. So we could essentially break out again and reach the 55 level. I mean, this could end up like Casper, which just made ridiculous gains over and over and over and over. But guys, eventually it's going to have to pull back. But right now, because of the use case of ordinals, it is going wild. It is pumping. It's in price to 463% in profit. My Cardano 82%. My AVAX 154%. My Dogecoin 102%. My ETH 144%. And my Veracity 133%. And like I said, I got taken out of my XRP. So if you guys want to see that and what that actually looks like on the chart, have a look here. So the we'll click on the 1 hour here and look at that wick that we got wicked out with. I mean, my stop loss was there. So I was buying all of this. My stop loss was there. I mean, we got wholly taken out, guys. I mean, I did not expect something like that to happen, and that's the exact same thing. You need to just be cautious. And look at that candle. I'm sure that candle has got a lot of people's stop losses hit. So yeah, very, very interesting. But I wanted to go and kind of adjust my stop losses because of the profit levels. So let's go and have a look at Dodge first. I mean, look at Audis. You can trade Audis here as well. I mean, if you guys were trading Audis on here, that would be great. I'm not trading Audis on derivatives. I am trading Audis on spot because I have a long-term use case for ordinals myself. And I believe that that's where we are looking much more healthier in all retrospective. So look at the crazy wick that Dodge had as well, which is very interesting. So I'm very grateful I didn't get stopped out of this trade either. But I mean, guys, look at the work that is busy going on here. I mean, chase them. That's a strong sell pressure there. So what I'm going to want to do so that I don't incur any kind of pain, because essentially that is broken out and is moving up and creating higher highs and higher lows, I'm just going to pull my stop loss at least up to the break-even point, and hopefully we don't get stopped out. Because on the daily time frame, you can see there's strong buy volume coming in. If the candle closes like this, which means that my trade then gets into more profit and we then all become successful. So I hope you guys hit that trade already when I told you guys to do that. I've been buying for a long time here on the Dogecoin. Okay, so, and taking the profit. All right. So let's go and take a look at the next one. So the next one would be Veracity. So let's go and check Veracity use case. So for me, I'm going to hold on to my trades that I have for a few moments longer. I'll look up towards the halving. That's what I'm looking at with these trades. But don't make mistakes. I have been taking profits. And you guys can see that when I do take profits, because taking profits are important. And also you cover your fees, and yeah, hopefully you essentially just work your way up to becoming a profitable trader. And that's the whole point. And if you guys like that, then make sure to hit my links pinned in the comments below or in the chat. Okay, now I'm not sure what is going on here, but is my internet okay? Yes, it is okay. It looks like it. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but let's refresh and see if we can do this again. All right, USDT perpetual. Let's see if we can find Veracity. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I guess it's coming in a moment, any moment, sometime soon. Let's go and subscribe to the channel while we wait for the next stop loss move. And if you guys want to get into a trade, maybe we can try and find a trade, although lots of things have been pumping. So I want to say we'll have a look at our Morales money bubbles and we'll see if there's anything viable to trade. Okay. And the way that I look at it is I just look at, is there anything down? Is there anything up? What does it look like? If it's kind of sitting, that's the trades you want to look at. So Holy shit, Scamoli. Oh, wow. Okay, so Veracity made a strong pump up there. We're testing this level, but we are rejected again. So maybe I'm going to just move this stop loss up so that we don't lose money. Okay, so I'm now in a risk-free trade, essentially. And that for me is very, very healthy. So we want to be in a risk-free trade, but it does risk if it gets spiked down to this level, us getting stopped out of it, which is not the end of the world, but it's not my favorite. And then lastly, let's go and look at AVAX, because the rest of them I have already done, guys, because AVAX has been pumping like crazy. And I will probably start to, yeah, I mean, look at this. This is a double top on AVAX. So for me, AVAX is starting to look as though I must take some profits. So I'll keep a close eye out as to this candle tomorrow, and I will decide from there what it is that I end up doing. But even if I get stopped out, that is pretty much all my profits that I'll take from there, and that'll give me a great plus minus 120, 130% on this trade, guys, which is phenomenal. So I love that. Now I just want to go and see if my ETH trade, and you see Solana keeps pumping, but it's a little overheated. So yeah, we must be careful. Maybe there's a Shiba Inu trade that we can take, actually. So what have I got here? The ETH trade. Okay, that ETH trade is good. So let's go and see if we can find some Shiba. Maybe enter into a Shiba trade. I mean, even the Pepe trade, guys. Look at Super. Oh my gosh, 40% on Super there. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, let's go and see Pepe first, because Pepe, yeah, you see, that's a strong buy for Pepe, guys. And look at those levels. It's trying to break out after a cup and handle pattern. So for me, this is actually looking really good. So let's go see the 4 hour quickly. Okay, okay. I'm happy to put in a small position here, guys. Let's do a small position here. We'll try to put the stop loss under this level here. Okay, it's a bit far down, but we'll deal with it. And that's how we'll manage our risk. So let's do a 15x trade here. We're going to enter at the 103.70 left. Oh, wow. Even less than that. 103.13033. That's what I'm going to do here. 033. That's what we're going to do. Let's see how much we can do. How much have we got available? Even if it's $1 or $2. Okay, I got $5 available, guys. That's what we got. So 100. No. Okay, give us like 6,000. No, 60,000. Yeah. There you go, 60,000. Okay. Now I'm going to take profit, hit the take profit. So this is me entering into a trade with you guys, just by the way. So stop loss, 0.010. I mean, this might even be too much. So we don't know. 0.00100. Yeah, you see, it's too much. So we'll have to try and put it under this level here. So let's see, 1-1. Oh, 1-1-8-8-8. No. So let's see if this is, you see, it's a risky trade, guys, because the stop loss is pretty close. Let's see if we can fit it into the 1-2 zone. Oh, 1-2, 2-2-2. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take a knock. I mean, if we take a knock, it's okay. Of $5. And yeah, I mean, this is how you have to manage your high risk trades. Okay, so I would say that there would probably be the target of 0.00189. So let's go 0.0019, and that'll give us a 686% profit, or $35. Do you guys think it can hit there fast? Do you think it can go even higher? I don't know. Let's see. But let's go confirm and buy long. So now it's going to tell me insufficient available margin. Okay, so now let's take this down to 50,000. Fine, 50,000. Okay, there you go. So we'll buy the long. Now it's going to tell us 122.295. So that's the estimated liquidation price. So now what I do is I come back to my stop loss and take profit, and I just change it so that we don't get hit on the liquidation price, because liquidated trades are not good. So now I'm above it by 5 points, which is okay. Even if I get all the money out, that is okay. So the order was submitted, and are we in the trade now? I do believe that we may be in the trade. Let's see. Are we in a Pepe long trade? Because Pepe is undoubtedly and definitely going to be breaking out of here very, very soon, guys. You can see that. We're testing this level. Buy volume is increasing again. That's a good trade, guys. That would be a good trade for me. You can see there's a lot of resistance here, but it's going to pump through that area because it's breaking out right now. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, this live. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss Show. Once again, I truly appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. And of course, you know, I'm here every single Monday for you guys, no matter what, at 7 p.m. So make sure you guys come and check out the live session together with me. Much love and beautiful blessings to all of you wonderful souls. Let's see if there's any questions here. No more questions, so all good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Much love, and we'll see you all later.